Welcome to Motivus Talk. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not reflect the official policy or position of Motivus or any affiliated organizations.
While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information about cars and the automotive industry, we make no representations or warranties of any kind express or implied about the completeness, accuracy, reliability, suitability, or availability of the information discussed.
This podcast is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Our goal is to share our passion for cars and provide valuable insights to our listeners. We aim to create a casual and engaging environment, and as such, you may occasionally hear strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Hey, finally, episode 2. It's been a minute, bruh. A minute. So I tried. We all tried. I'm not gonna lie. We all tried. We sat here diligently trying to figure out our scheduling. While we were trying to figure out our scheduling, we had meetings to attend. We had to do a lot more groundwork on the back end for Motivus.
Yep.
So paperwork filing, we had to do a hella work. But we here now. I had a vacation. Zach had to do work on his Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? We had to do so much just to get to this point right now. So unfortunately, it took a long time, but it pretty much gave us a blueprint on what to do next for this next podcast. So I'm kind of glad that we did take a hiatus for a minute to focus on not only the business aspect of things, but also the groundwork for Motivus. So I'm kind of glad we took a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of glad we just sat back and said, you know what, let's just let life happen. And then
Exactly.
we're not gonna force this to be every week. Even though we're gonna try to. Look, I'm gonna digress. I'm still gonna try to shoot for that. But it's like, then again, life does happen. And I know we're new to this whole business thing as far as like trying to get the business thing figured out as far as paperwork and all that. So it's gonna take a huge learning curve, but I'm confident that we'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. Best way to handle everything is to, remain calm and let life happen, like you said.
Right.
Uh, Stuff is never gonna stop, so you might as well enjoy yourself during the process. So,
Yep.
you
Facts.
know, and be able to decompress. And my favorite place is where you was at,
The
the beach,
beach.
bro.
Hey, I'll give y'all this, bro. North Carolina, y'all really got the beach setup is pretty lit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like it isn't the same as like the Monterey, like Carmel Beach esque vibe, but it's like it feels like home. When I was there, bro, it felt like home. It was storming, but like it was just a vibe. Like it was a weird culmination between, oh, this is home, but it is gonna feel a little more different than home. But it felt like home though. Like I was going to Safeway, driving around or whatever, and bro, it felt legitimately great to be there. And I was telling my mom, like, I was like, bro, honestly, like, this place feels so like humble in a way of like, hospitality is just all over the place. And it feels so much more different, dude. Like compared to
That's partially
California, dog,
just
to there, it's way different.
that's partially just because it's North Carolina, not just because he was at the beach. But
Right.
I will digress. The beach in North Carolina typically does feel like home. Uh,
Away from home.
would, right. I would say the same about South Carolina. Not
Mm.
to get off topic, but Myrtle Beach. Not to talk down about anybody, but the beaches in North Carolina is where it's at, bro.
He said
Like,
Myrtle Beach ain't it.
if
I feel it. I never
if
been.
you want to
I've
go, to
always
be
heard
around
that
people,
though. I've always heard that though, bro.
yeah, if you want to be around people, Myrtle Beach is where to go. But if you want to be at the beach and not
Right.
really be bothered by anybody,
Right.
North Carolina mainly. I haven't heard of a beach in North Carolina that's been overcrowded. So
Right.
yeah,
And then on top of that too, like as far as that went, it felt so great to be away from, my desk. And 'cause I told you, bro, I wasn't even on my computer. I popped it open
yeah,
once the entire trip just to do some quick editing, and I just said, "Nah, I'm done. That's it. Like that's all you're gonna get out of me." And
yeah.
That was crazy to put the computer away because I packed it. I was thinking I'm gonna be working like every night, bro. I went swimming the first. Was it the first night or second day? One of the day. I think it was the second day that we were there. I went to the beach, bro. Dude, I was in that water for at least a good 4 hours, bro. Just yoking, just swimming.
Yeah.
And dude, it was oh, by the way, bro, I'm burnt to a crisp, dude. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Like, bro, I'm burnt, dog. Burnt. Burnt. Like
No.
my whole back right now, right here from pretty much from right here all the way down to my back, on both sides, both my left arm and my right arm, dog, completely burnt, but to a point where I'm peeling, dude. Like I'm peeling like it's bad, dude. It's so bad. So for anybody, look, I wanted to get a tan, but I didn't think I would get that tan. So I'm to a point now. I'm like, I just don't return no more. This is it. So
Every year, at least once a year, I usually get sunburnt from head to
yeah,
toe.
bro, it's bad.
It's nice to be able to decompress. I know you feel recharged, don't you?
Hell yeah. Bro, the beach has
So
always been that though. Like, don't you feel like when you put your feet in the sand, it's like, man, like I needed this. I just needed to I need to be in sync with Mother Nature for a minute. Just to ease the pain, ease the pressure, ease the whatever is going on in your life, just ease it. Just put it at
absolutely,
ease.
you're supposed to release your stress into the water and let the ocean carry it away.
Yeah, for sure. For
You can
sure.
even meditate doing that.
And I love bodyboarding, so I don't know about you, bro, but I love water sports to to every pedigree possible. I'm trying to learn how to surf. It's gonna take me a minute, but bodyboarding, hey, that's my forte for sure.
I haven't bodyboarded since I was a kid, but I do still have my skimboard. It's not easy though,
Mm-mm,
skimboarding.
mm-mm. I'm scared of skimboard. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I would eat hella shit, like hella shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We convinced our parents to get us skimboards when we were in high school, and I still have mine. And I haven't used it since I first bought it, honestly. But
Damn, like that.
yeah, it's not as easy as you would think. I think I was just caught up in the hype because skimboarding used to be a thing
Right,
back in the day.
right.
Now, people are either surfing or tanning.
Yeah,
There's no in between.
yeah, true. I mean, bodyboarding is. I don't think is. I mean, it's still a pretty big thing, especially out here. At least out here in Cali, it is. Like
Yes.
it's pretty big. When I was out there in Wilmington though, like it was pretty sorry, my fault. Oak Island, it was pretty major. Like we had a few people that was bodyboarding,
Y'all
so
bodyboard.
yeah, it was lit. It was
You
lit.
know, it's funny because we used to call bodyboarding boogie boards too.
Yeah, I still do. I occasionally my old ass would be like, "Hey, boogie boarding," like you know what I mean. But it's it's not a thing anymore. So I try to I use both. I use both either bodyboarding or boogie boarding,
Yeah,
either or. But
yeah. Sounds like you had a great time out there.
oh yeah, bro. 100%. I know you're trying to come out, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Though you had like hella shit you had to handle, so I mean,
Yeah,
no pressure. And on top of that, bro, the place that were at the Airbnb only had one bathroom. Like I can't reiterate, it only had one bathroom, dog. So showers were like, and I was with my nieces, my nephew, the rest of my family. It was a lot of heads in that house. So I was like, well, you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna wait. So I let everybody have to shower first, and I'm like, okay, all right, bet. Now it's my time to go in the shower and do my thing. So it was a
yeah.
hassle, but we managed to pull it through. But the place was nice though. Like the whole Airbnb like joint was lit. So
I believe it. It looked nice from the pictures you sent.
oh bruh.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to post it on the on my other Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna try to post those up as soon as possible. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good trip.
while you was at the beach, I was up and down 85, visited a friend in um, Greenville, and then I went on to Atlanta, chill with my
Hmm.
cousins. It, it was definitely an episode of Atlanta.
All right, so go ahead and go ahead and go down that rabbit hole, bro. Cause I heard a few things, but go ahead and dive right in, bro. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
keep it light. Just tell you that I'm gonna keep it light.
Hey,
But
this nigga
as
Kevin,
soon as I
guys.
get there, as soon as I got there, uh, Everybody was enjoying themselves. There was music playing, drinks going around.
Right.
And I'm just really catching up with both my cousins. They're on the new NCAA. I don't know if you heard the hype about that, but bro, everybody is playing that game right now.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
everybody playing. My cousin Rodney, of course, playing that. So
yeah,
everybody playing that, bro, right now. Like it's hot.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like that's one of those games. I'm like, man, like I do want to hop back on just to play that, but I'm like, my streak right now is strong. So if y'all don't know, my streak right now has been since what January. I haven't hopped on the game. I think.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, so it's been a
It's
minute.
been-
I know it's been around January when I completely stopped. So yeah, I stopped playing games, bro. So it feels weird. So side note, real quick, on like during my trip, I had downloaded a Call of Duty again, and actually I'll show you. Hold on. So
Call of Duty Mobile.
I got this for for my for my iPhone. So like, bro, this right here is deadly, like deadly, and I want to low key try it eventually. I'm gonna try to because you could connect like a Bluetooth like controller to your iPhone. So what I want to do is I want to connect my my scuff controller, high key, and start
You can
slide
connect the
canceling.
controller to that.
Yes, sir, sure can. So
That
I'm
would
low
change the
key
whole dynamic of,
I'm
bro.
low key down to do it because bro, I would be smashing on everybody, dog. So, and especially if I have
bro,
my
that's like
iPad out,
PC users.
bro, my iPad is gonna be insane. So if I have my big ass screen and I have my scuff controller, dog, playing that, it's a wrap. You're not seeing me.
No, not at all,
You're not
bro.
seeing
That's
me.
like PC players against Xbox and PlayStation.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. That look for anyone that doesn't notice. If you don't know, now you know. Buy a scuff, please. Please buy one, please, please. I don't look. I'm not promoted by him or none of that. But I can promise y'all, your game will go from here to like overnight. As
I
long as
can
you.
attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
I can attest to that
Uh
because I've
huh.
tried to fight on it, and then I got one, and I was like, "Damn it, he's right."
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, bro, it's a game changer, and I think people like are like hardcore. I won't even say it's a sweat, but just like competitive. If you are that dude that just wants to compete on a level like and be good, bro, it's not a cheat, man. Like I know people, oh, it's a cheat code, and I'm not gonna lie, like it could be considered as such, but it's just a controller. That's all it is. So, but yeah,
I wouldn't call it cheating simply because it's really just like an extension of the older controller. You really just have a couple extra buttons.
right.
It fits in your hand a little better, and the buttons are smoother. But that's really about it. It's all about the user. So if you're trash on the
Yup.
game, a scuffed controller is not
Yup.
going to make you much better than trash. But if
Yep.
you're good on the game, then it can make you that much better.
Yep. Especially if you know, like, how people are going to be playing, going left, going right, where to duck at, where to slide cancel at, like when to slide cancel, when to do X, Y, and Z. You should be milking people easily. So, and then when I was first playing on my iPhone, the first map I was playing on was Shipment. So I was happy. I was like, oh, say less. Say
Oh,
less. I was in my element, dog. I was like, oh bet. We playing where? Shipment? Okay.
so how's the movement on Call of Duty Mobile? Does it feel like
Bro,
console?
it's the same shit. Like legitimately, nigga. Look, it's legitimately the same thing. Slide cancel and all that is on there, bro. So I'm over here slide canceling everything as if I'm on PC. So I'm like, I'm in my
That
element.
that's insane.
Bro, I love
That's
it.
insane.
And the
Or how
cool thing
far we've
is,
come.
your so pretty much your cross progression, right? If you gonna start like if you're on PC and shit, you could go from the same rank you're at and not lose a beat and still be able to move up the ranks and unlock the same guns, unlock all the same things. So I could be on the road, dog, and still unlock every single thing that you guys are unlocking at home.
That's insane. I did not know it was that deep.
It's that deep.
I did not know it was that deep,
It's
bro.
that deep. It's that deep.
So it's basically an extension of the game on console.
Yeah, 1% it is. So
That's
so I'm saying, look, I'm not saying I'm back, but I'm low key back. I'm low key back. I ain't gonna hold you because that shit was addicting. When I play like 3 matches, I'm like, yep, I gotta cut it off. I'm already in it. Like I'm in too deep. So, but nah,
yeah.
it's great because the cool thing is even your operator skins, bro. Everything just is right on your phone. So I could pick all my operators. I could pick all my guns. I could pick all my everything, and not lose a beat. So I don't know. I'm
That's
sold,
crazy.
man. I'm sold on it. I'm digging the vibe that they're doing. I'm digging everything they're doing right now. So it's cool. It's good. Um, I can't wait for Black Ops. I think once that comes out, I may consider it.
November.
I even thought, I ain't gonna lie. I'm set the record straight now. I know I said I ain't gonna hop back on, whatever, but I might hop back on my birthday, bro. September might be the day I hop back on, just because it's my birthday. You know, I might just
Might as
get
well.
busy. I
If
might
the
get busy
game's
with.
good.
Well, I'm pretty sure Black Ops is gonna be lit. I'm pretty sure Black Ops is gonna be lit. I have no
Yeah,
doubt
it's been
about
a
it.
minute.
I have no doubt
Like they
about it.
came out of Cold War, and I didn't like Cold War very much, but everybody else did.
Oh,
But Black Ops,
Zombies was lit though. Zombies, they can for sure take the W for that. I like the zombies thing. I know a lot of people didn't even like that one, but I liked it. The whole Outbreak John,
yeah.
that shit was lit. I ain't gonna
Oh
hold you.
yeah. That was it.
That was
That
lit.
was definitely.
That was lit.
But Black
So
Ops was my game back in the day, bro. Black Ops is next to what was it, Modern Warfare 3? And they already made that game, so they had to remake Black Ops.
right, big facts.
They had to.
So
Yep.
real quick, so before we got the segment of like the whole Atlanta John, so what happened in Atlanta though, B? Like, so go ahead, cause my fault. We went from NCAA shit to gaming. So
So, so no, I get there and spend time with my cousins. Been a minute since I seen them, so we're just kicking it.
mm-hmm.
And they wanted to go out. They told me the night prior to me getting out there was even crazier. And I can't tell that story, but I could tell. I
This man holding out.
could, yeah, it wasn't me. It was my cousin's friends. They went out and had a time. They had a full movie in
Mm-hmm.
4K, and one of my cousins was supposed to go. The other one opted out, and my cousin, he got in the car with them, and both of them looked at him and asked if he was ready. And he was like, "Wait, I don't know now." So he got back out the car, and they went out on their own. Them two. My cousin was not with them. They told us the story, and I was like, "I'm glad I didn't come either because that would have been something else." They was out till like 4 or 5 in the morning,
What?
and bro, it was a movie. And so my night
That's
out of town,
crazy.
riding around, enjoying ourselves, going to different restaurants, bar hopping, and we ended up at a club. I had a little bit too much to drink, so my
Mm-hmm.
night, my night was cut short. But
right.
everybody had a good time. Went back to the house and chilled some more, crashed out, bounced. So my drive home was amazing,
Oh, I bet it was.
amazing,
I
because
bet it was, bro.
I beat traffic by a couple hours, so it was just flowing the whole way, just flowing easy. So yeah, it was a
Damn.
good refresher. Got out of town for a little while and you know get my thoughts together. Came back
Mm-hmm.
and started handling things again. So
Oh, y'all lit.
yeah,
Y'all lit.
yeah, yeah. I can't. Atlanta is Atlanta for a reason. That's what I'm saying. It's like I could take it in doses. If I lived there, I'd probably be a totally different person.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Atlanta's
just like if I
Atlanta's
moved to
built
LA,
different, dog. Atlanta's is built different, dude. I remember being out there,
definitely.
dude. It's a completely different animal. I like it though. The food, the culture, the whole thing is it's nice, bro. I mean, last time we went, it was crazy. Like we had did a lot of shit, out there as well, as far as going to like different bars, and then we went to that one mall, and then we went to the restaurant across the street, the mall, which was crazy. We went there just on the Hail Mary. You remember that?
Yes,
So like that
yes, I
was
remember that.
that was lit. That was lit. That was different. That was my first time actually going to a restaurant that had like jazz music playing, like live jazz music playing in the back. So man, that
In the
was
low
great.
lights.
Yeah, the low light, man, the atmosphere was crazy. Man,
I
I felt
enjoyed that
different.
one.
I felt
That-
different, dude. I was like, okay, restaurants should feel like this every time because I felt like we all felt like kings and I think queens. I think Pam was there. Did your brother show up? That I think he pulled up right, like last minute before we left.
Not at that restaurant. He showed
Nah,
up somewhere else. Nah, bro, he showed up late. He was in Charlotte all weekend, that weekend.
I could have sworn he had pulled up on us that
He
night.
did later that night, but not at the
Later that night.
restaurant.
Okay, not the restaurant. Okay, I'm bugging in.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're not, bro. He was there one time, I think. We all did share a meal there. I forget the name of the restaurant.
It was another. Yeah, I would think it was another restaurant we went to, but it wasn't the same as that. It was like a bar type situation. I do remember that. And y'all put me on to
Yeah.
those. Uh.
Oh,
Nah, nah,
oh
nah, nah,
no,
nah.
Grateful Dead.
Yes, bro. Yes. That look for anyone that doesn't
No,
know,
Cameron.
bro. That drink is dangerous. For whatever they drop in there, dog, it's a grateful like regret, dude. Because by the time you have about one or two of those, that's it. You can, bro. One is enough for me. I'm done. I'm tapped out, and I stopped drinking. So if I
I
drink
was,
one of those now, I could probably maybe drink half of it, and I'm cool. Because the bottles
bro.
feel
I
like
was
this.
done,
The bottles like this, like it's from the top to bottom. It's like this damn big. From last time I remember, it's not no small drink.
bro. I was done when somebody told me there's a drink called the Ungrateful Dead.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
there's a drink called the
Mm-mm.
Ungrateful Dead.
Mm-mm. If I know what the Grateful Dead tastes like and how bad you be on your ass the next morning, I'm
Yeah.
cool. I'm cool. I'm good. Y'all win. Y'all
Yeah.
could go ahead and take
And I
that
did
one.
the same thing, bro. I did the same thing when they told me, you heard the Grateful Dead, right? And I was like, yeah. They said, well, I know how to make the Ungrateful Dead. I said, I don't want
Bro, I don't blame you because I'm like, nah. Already hearing, I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. You can keep that. Thank you very much. I'm cool.
it. Yep. So
Hey,
I'm on to the,
real quick. I'm like in my mind, right? I'm in my mind. I'm like, I'm kind of. I don't know if but I might have to go back and play it over again. But I think I'm bugging. See, look. So this is I'm breaking the fourth wall right now, or the third. What's it called? The third wall? I freaking forgot what it's called in movie terms. But yeah, Zach. I don't know if I'm using the right motherfucking I'm using the right format as far as like doing the recording, like the webcam shit. Did we FaceTime last time or was it this that we used?
I believe we FaceTimed.
I think we did. So I don't
Yeah.
know why
Why
I did Google Meet, dog. I'm out here bugging. Oh,
is it not
bugging.
picking it up?
No, it is. Like we cool. We good right now. I'm just trying to I'm the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because I want people to realize this is new. Like this is still new. I don't know. I really don't be doing this, so it's still new to me. But I think we did use something else, not this. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's throwing me a little bit. It's throwing me off for a loop because your face is hella like big and mine is like hella small. So this is gonna be kind of weird. I mean, we can still do it. Low key, I'm down. We could segue out of this shit. We can end this one. I could clip this one together, low key, to bring us into some FaceTiming instead of this because this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, because your face is big, bro. Like you're
You're the master.
all right. So I'm still recording, but I'm gonna end this one, and we're gonna continue this back on FaceTime call. So people, bear with us, because we're doing this together. Because I'm not gonna try to redo this again. So here we go. I'll hang up and I'll call you right back, brother.
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That's my mistake. That's my fault. That's all I can say for the time being. All right, here we go. Well, this is awkward. Oopsies. I made a bad judgment call. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We had to take a little quick break. I should have got some water during that time, but I didn't use the time efficiently. So, oops. Yep. But without further ado, let's go and break into the topics, man. We have a few topics that we want to kind of discuss. It's in behalf of, I think the first one we got on the list is the Formula One movie that is coming out. Kind of looking forward to it. I don't know. Like, one for one is Brad Pitt, bro. Like, I don't know. Me and you could relate to like really mess with Brad Pitt's movies. Oceans, by the way, if y'all don't know. All day, every day. So, but yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, what do you like? Did you see it? Did you like it? Did you like the trailer? So I think it was a teaser, not like a full on trailer. So, what'd you think?
Yeah, I saw the teaser. I thought it was dope. It kind of reminded me of the way Gran Turismo made a movie,
High
and
key, yep.
I'm not gonna lie about how I felt about that. To be honest with you, I didn't think that movie was gonna be that great.
Yep.
Honestly, because I grew up playing Gran Turismo, and they're just now making a movie about Gran Turismo. The way they did it, the way they did it, it made sense. And
Facts.
yes, so Formula One making this movie, I'm sure it's going to make sense. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It kind of reminds me of how they did the movie Driven as well. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen it in a long time, bro.
Driven's a good movie. It has Sylvester Stallone in it. I think if it's anything like that, then they're going to have no issues.
Oh, 100%. Well, but you do know, and I'm going to tell everyone else that's watching this, the same one that did Top Gun is doing this. So you know for a fact it's going to be crazy. Like, and I think this is by far the most expensive movie that has been ever made. So, like,
oh, it has to be good.
Yeah, so I mean, it has to be good. I mean, you spend all this money, bro.
Yeah.
It has to be good. I think Apple's behind this movie. I think some other production companies behind it. So it's gonna be major, bro. I think it's gonna be huge. I can't wait. Yeah, this is about to be a crazy movie, dude. I want to see.
It seems like they're aiming to bring more people to Formula One.
Oh, 100%. Well. I mean, look, so that brings me to the next thing. Like, yeah, I don't know if people watch this either, but the whole what's it called? Drive to Survive on Netflix, dude. Like that was, hey, to this day, fire. Like the drama, like the whole thing that's been going on. Like, so what I like to do, so for those that want to copy the same regime that I'm doing, is like I'll watch the rest of the season of Formula One all the way through, right? Right when the season ends for this year, I'm gonna start the new season for Drive to Survive. So that way, I'm not missing a whole like, oh man, I'm Formula One, I miss it. What I'm gonna do? Yeah. I don't have that dry spell. I'm like watching the series as I go along, and then the new season of Formula One starts. So that's how I like to kind of do it. That way, I'm not like feeling dry and waiting for another season to come out. And yeah, so if y'all want to follow that same regime, I recommend doing it that way. So that way I'm not feeling like, man, what's going on? I'm out here being bored. I have nothing else to do in my life. Because I'm not going to lie, once it's Formula One season, dude, like I'm locked in for the most part. If I can watch it, I'll sit down and watch it. I think this last one I didn't get a chance to watch because I was with family over the week. Did my mic just mute out?
You muted, Kyle. I don't know if you can.
Yo, hello? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Oh, wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Damn, did Did it mute out the entire time I was talking, or did it just mute out?
Just as soon as I said something.
All right. All right. I just want to make sure because that'd be bad if it muted the entire time. But anyway, I don't know. I don't think it did because when I first had popped in and tried to record, it was picking up my mic, so it should be cool. But yeah. All right. So where was I at? I think that was it. I think that's my whole segment about Formula One and shit. So, but yeah, the
I was
Formula
about to ask
movie
you
is gonna
this.
be fire. What's up?
Do you know when it comes out?
Next year, I believe. Sometime I believe it's gonna be a summer box office like thing. So I'm
Okay.
assuming summer of 2025. That's what I
It'd be
assume.
dope if they played it. It'd be dope if they played the movie at the Grand Prix.
I'm pretty sure they probably will do some crazy shit like that, or
I think so.
like, I mean, it'd be a vibe. Imagine watching a Formula One race out there in Texas somewhere, or in Miami, because I think that would be summertime, like ish. So if you go out to Miami, watch the Formula One race, and then after that Formula One race that Sunday, you going straight to the movie theaters afterwards to watch the Formula One. Bro, that'd be a fire setup. I don't
Yeah.
know. I might have to kind of do that if I can afford the flight and the ticket and all that, because that ticket to the race is insane. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's insane, bro. It got hella
People,
expensive.
it's crazy. Not to bring it up, but at the Grand Prix, that's the world's richest party. Basically,
Yeah,
people like to.
what, Monaco? You talking about
Yeah.
Monaco or was it Monaco?
Yeah, Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco.
Uh, where it's in a, what's it called? Not the villas. Forgot where it is. What? Yeah, they park their yachts in the water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Throw off
That
everything.
I don't know if you heard, but like I believe so. Don't quote me on this. And for whatever reason, don't quote me on this. Bah, you don't got your facts right. I may not get my facts right, but I know something. So what I'm gonna say is I believe the Ritz Carlton had like their own yacht set up at the Grand Prix that you could buy like a room in. Bro, the room was insanely expensive. I think it was like 20 G's or 30 G's just to have one room for like one night.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Bruh.
It's like, and that yacht, the Ritz Carlton yacht, was one of the cheaper yachts out there. There's a
Bro.
mega yacht. It's like $700 million yacht. This past one,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like a spaceship, bro.
Yeah. I think I posted one recently like where some guy had his F40, his I think Ferrari F40, I think parked on like the was it the deck of the
The
yacht.
helipad.
Yep, bro, fire.
And another guy had his Bugatti.
Fire. That's what I'm saying, man. There's so much money in the
Yeah,
world, bro. It's crazy as hell. But
yeah.
yeah. So um, besides that, I mean, do you have any other comments, questions, or concerns about the Formula One thing, or
not at the moment, bro.
nah? All right. So that'll lead us back into topic, not back, but topic two. So over the course, I believe in what was it? I think it was like a couple weeks ago. And I was on Twitter, and then some girl had commented about how she was being harassed at work because of her. I guess some of the guys that their spouses were calling the dealership she works at. And mind you, she works at a luxury car sales, car sales. She's a car saleswoman. So she was working whatever, and I guess people were calling up. The spouses were calling up, talking about how she looks hella unprofessional, how she's dressing, and they felt uncomfortable with her being there. And she had a rant. She was on TikTok going off and going crazy. And I thought about it, bro. I saw the way she was looking and she was dressing. I'm gonna try to drop all of this in the comments down below. I would play it, but I ain't trying to go through all that. As y'all can see, we're having some technical difficulties. So maybe when we get things figured out, we'll start playing these clips. But for the meantime, I'm gonna post the shit in the video or down below in the description so y'all could tap in. Anyway, dude, I don't know if you've seen that. I feel like she was in the right because that's kind of weird how your spouse is calling up the workplace and causing drama, and it's like, come on, man. Like that's her job. She's gonna look a certain way because she got to one sell the car. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find a female that's not gonna look the part, especially for a luxury car set. I mean, luxury cars aren't something you can just sell and look how you want to look. Like, you gotta look the part.
My question is, how did the spouses see her anyway?
I
If
mean,
the husband's going,
so I thought about it. Like, yo, spouse gonna probably pull up for lunch or something. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. Someone out here probably females talk too. So it's like, girls are probably seeing each other text messages and that's being done. I don't know. I was trying to do a follow-up video on it, or she may have a follow-up video up on what she just put out on TikTok. So there could be more information to the original video. But from what I can gather, I'm thinking like the females was talking, they got mad, they start seeing each other hella, text messages or whatever and pictures or whatever, and then just blew up.
it seems like a jealousy thing to me because
100%.
if she's just doing her job and the husbands are spending their money,
Yep.
why else would the wives of those men be upset other than, I don't know, jealousy, bro?
It's a weird world we
That's
live
the only
in,
thing
dude. It's just like, let
yeah.
this woman make her money, dude. She out here just doing what she got to do. She got to make
And
money.
the way she was dressed wasn't even inappropriate. She was
No.
dressed professionally. Some women are curvy, and other women, I guess, have a problem with curvy women.
And it looked good and it looked decent. I mean, bro, I honestly don't understand it. I get it. Insecurities could happen. I feel like that's your man's fault. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. That's your man's fault.
100%.
That's your man's fault.
100%.
That's your man's fault. For you to feel that insecure, that's your man's fault.
Man spending money and you get mad at the person setting it up. How does
Hey,
that make sense?
if you're not providing, bro, if you're not doing what you got to do at the household, these for the men that's out there just letting insecure women be out there. And I mean, the women gonna be a certain way, and I get it. But like I said, it goes back down to the man. Like it's your job to make sure that she's not feeling insecure. What have you done in the past?
Right.
So I'm
But
like, I'm on the female side, but it's like, men, y'all gotta do your thing. So
true that. But she's doing her job. She's dressed
exactly,
professionally. She probably
exactly.
handled and spoke professionally. So what is the big issue? And I
Bars.
think it might have been just pure jealousy. And I feel like it was like maybe one or two women, and they might have gotten on the horn and started telling other people, "There's a woman up there trying to take our men." Nah, I think it was a jealousy thing for real.
Oh,
Um,
100%. 100% it was. I don't even think it's that deep, bro. For real. Like, I mean, I hope she stick with her job. I believe. I try to go down that rabbit hole and try to, play catch up on what's going on with those live updates. But yeah, from what I heard, she still is working that job. She's back over there doing her thug thizzle. So kudos to her for sticking it through and staying with the job, though. So, because I know it ain't
yeah,
easy. Like, it's not easy to deal with that type of, and to me, that's just harassment at that point. Like, and
yeah.
and mind y'all, like, she's been there for 10 days. 10 days and already dealing with
Uh,
drama. Like, what?
I feel like she made the video to decompress because it probably did get to her.
Yeah.
Like
And
all the
she
other
has every
men that
right
were
to do
dressed
so.
professionally, they didn't get hassled.
Nope.
Her coworkers, did have any of them been hassled? Probably not.
Probably not.
So
And it's a
yeah,
new girl on the
she
block.
handled it well.
And bro, I know, like some of the times I'm like, I know how some of these women can get when it comes down to like, new women come in and it's like, how she is. And like I said, I'm not blaming women for reacting that the way they did, because it's just a reaction. But it was cold though. Like, it wasn't something that I feel like that was the right thing to do. That's not the right way to address it. You don't know this woman. She's been only there for 10 days. Like, come on. Let bygones be bygones. Let, actually get to know the woman. You don't even know who she actually is.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's a messy
Not
situation.
to mention the fact that she even get to sell a car.
That's the whole point of her job. So you're absolutely right. Did she even sell a car? Because if she did, I'm pretty sure the
Right.
manager, like, I don't care what y'all got to say. She making us money. And if she not making us money, and you not making us money, and you not making us money, then this whole place is gonna go down under. Then y'all gotta look for jobs. So then who's
And
really at
now,
fault?
now that I said that, I feel like, what if that was a marketing ploy to get people indoors of her business?
Could be.
Could
Hey,
be, but I wouldn't put it past nothing like
I
that.
wish I
But
had a.
I
I wish I had a sound bit here somewhere. I could put like the Twilight Zone button, or I could put like a Q button for like some sort of like, oh, conspiracy theory. Here we go. Let's
right.
put your tinfoil
No, I
hats
was just
on.
it was just it was just an idea because I've literally been trying to wrap my mind around somebody hassling her for she was a nice dressed girl. Outside of that, what is
Right.
there? What I couldn't think of anything that she would have done or said. Maybe
Right.
she said something I don't know.
Right, and that's
Uh,
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's a reaction. That's all it is. So, but ultimately, it just pretty much means like get to know your people first. You don't know their pure intention. She's there to work, So really, 10 days, man. Even if it's 3 days, I don't care if it's 3 months. Just talk. Like it's just conversations really that y'all need to have as grown adults, and then move on, and then that's it. It's pishy cocky
yeah,
stuff, bro. Like just move on. But yeah.
yeah.
On that note, we'll move on to the next subject because it's just gonna be one of those things that's gonna keep going on and on. Yeah. So anyway, we do have another topic at hand. Something me and you want to talk about because it's huge. It's big right now. It's the biggest thing. We finna lose our jobs to these people, and we finna riot the streets starting tomorrow. It's iRobot time. You feel me? Where's
Almost.
where's my boy Will Smith at? It's about that time. But nah, so it's about the Volvo AI commercial that came out recently. I thought that was crazy. I thought it was lit. I liked it. Not gonna cap. It was fire. I have no issues with it at all. I think AI is a thing that's gonna stay for the long term. A lot of people say it's a bubble. It ain't gonna be no bubble, bro. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but it's not gonna be no bubble. So it's gonna be
Number
here to
one,
stay.
we've been primed for years over AI, and number two,
Right.
that commercial was so clean, it hardly even looks like AI in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
we're
agree.
headed towards a great point in time. But
Right.
that commercial for me, when I first saw it, I was trying to find the AI. If I'm being honest, it just looks like
It looks natural.
proper editing.
Yep.
Exactly.
Looks natural.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no complaints about people using AI for their work, bro. I look. I have no problem with AI at all. At all. Like it gets the job done quicker. That's about it. And that's the only thing I really kind of care about. You make it work for you and you're not working for it. And you kind of meet in the middle with it. And it helps you progress with your work a lot quicker, a lot more smoother. It just makes your job a lot easier. And that's the whole point of where AI comes in and makes your job just a whole lot easier, a whole lot more fun. You don't have to sit there and stress. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like these clips for this whole thing, you think me and Zach gonna be out here clipping shit all day? You for real? You for real? Like y'all sitting at home, y'all really gonna think I'm gonna sit here for 10 hours a day clipping every bit of this video? Like, and I don't know how long we've been recording for, but I know it's gonna be for a minute. So there's
Yeah,
no
it's been a while.
way. Yeah, no, exactly my point, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and find the best clips and find the best part. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. AI, come here, bro. Like, come here, bro. Let's go. I got a job
Yep.
for you to do. And guess what? He don't need sleep. He don't need to get paid hourly. He don't need to. I don't need to worry about nothing. He got no family. He got little Billy running around his house. He's chilling. He's on the computer 24/7 of the day, not complaining, just doing his thug thizzle. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for that. So AI,
Handle it.
you might look if AI ever decides to take over and pop people, bro, for whatever reason. No, I'm your best friend. Go back to this video here, clip this part, and understand I'm your homie. I fucks with you. I love you. And I will
We
never
need no
disrespect you.
harm.
We come in peace. Me and my boy Zach here, we come in peace. And I'll speak for my other homie, Cameron. He not here right now, but I speak for him too. And I speak for my family, my family's family, my family's family for generations to come. I'm saying that now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make
We
it.
come in peace.
I'm gonna make it clear right now that we love you and we cherish you and we hope that you're not gonna be popping people off anytime soon. And if you do, don't pop me, my boy. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Please.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. But anyway, I don't know. What else you want to add to that? I mean, I will add this really quick and I'll let you go ahead and go off your little tangent. But like I will say that AI is gonna be in every sector, in
Of
every
everything.
company, business that you know,
Everything.
everything.
The whole industry, economy, society, and the whole job force is being transformed in front of our faces right now because of
Mm-hmm.
AI. And it's only going to get more and more. By the time we have kids, by the
Mm-hmm.
time our kids have kids, they won't even recognize the things we talk about,
Mm-mm.
us, we things we saw growing up because of AI. To get back to Volvo commercial, um, they are trying a new, not trying, they did. They are using a new-ish marketing tactic for their commercials.
Yep.
And they used a Volvo that we've seen a million times on a backdrop that has never been seen. And it's one of
Mm-hmm.
a kind simply because they used AI. And but the quality of that commercial was so high, I questioned which AI program they used. I want to know because if it can create that, then you
Well,
can make whole movies.
I'm not gonna lie. So recently, this is recent. This is from look. Today's date is Thursday. This is August 1st. This is recent news. I just found this out before we start this podcast today. I found out. Then this we're kind of going to a tangent a bit, but like it's cool because we brought up the topic of AI. Might as well go and bring up everything AI to a certain degree. But one thing I do want to mention is like for as far as the video goes, bruh, they just put out um I believe it was hold on, I'm trying to think. It was a new update for Midjourney, which is a photography and videography, AI, thing that creates all types of different stuff, right? So you could go in, type in your prompt, and it create something for you. The new version just came out, I think today, 6.1, I believe. Bruh, if I get a chance, I'm gonna try my best to put that in this, in the description in this video so people could check it out. Bro, I don't say this word a lot. I was flabbergasted, bro. I was flabbergasted. I was like, wait, hold on. You mean to tell me this is not a movie, right? Like this is not someone no one filmed this. This is not no pre-production shit. This is not
Right.
this is Midjourney 6.1. I'm like, this is crazy. Like the video, okay, so I'm gonna try to explain the best way I can. Pretty much. Do you know those like uh in-house like 3D, videos that show the whole living room and shit. They go like from left to right. They go show like the chair, and then they're gonna show the roof. And
Yeah.
bruh, this shit did all that.
And it was a rendering, an AI rendering.
Yes, bro.
That is amazing. Yeah. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, and you basically told me the program, what's it called again? Mid Journey.
Mm-hmm. And it's on I believe now, I don't know if the website fully works for Midjourney. Like I don't know if the Midjourney website works for you to do prompts. But from what I remember, it's usually used through Discord. I stopped paying for it a while back ago, so I don't know how it works anymore. Especially now the 6.1, it's crazy. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I used Midjourney a lot back in the day, especially back when I was doing like all types of stuff for trendsetters down to like video clips and bro, Midjourney is lit, especially now.
Yeah. So just imagine the things that's going to come out
Oh, next few
10,
years.
15,
Yep.
yeah, a couple years from now. But like 10 years from now, we won't even recognize ourselves, let alone the economy, society, just because of AI.
So
It's going to transform everything.
speaking of tech, I want to bear the hatchet now. I'm gonna put a bet on this. So I go back to this video. I love doing this podcast stuff, by the way. I'm just gonna keep it a $1.50. I can say things, and if it happens, I can be I said it. I got proof. I said it first. So
Right. All right, Soldier Boy.
So look, Soldier Boy, man, he did a lot of crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he may have had done a lot of crazy stuff.
He was the first.
But he has
the first rapper to do.
You know, most things, not everything, but most things. You know, he's been there. He's a a little entrepreneur. I can respect that. But anyway, I will say, I believe this is a crazy ass bet. So bear with me here. But I believe, you know what OpenAI is, right? The ChatGPT thing, right?
Yeah.
I believe Apple may buy them out. I'm just saying.
If that happens, you could count on the apocalypse being 10 years earlier.
I'm excited for it. If it does happen, bro, because I don't know if you noticed now, but the new update for the whole iOS thing and the new, I would think iOS, 17 is it now or 18? I forgot. I don't even know what iOS we on right now. I'm bugging. But anyway, whatever iOS version we're on now, it's the next one over. We're going to get the new ChatGPT and Siri like combination, which I think is going to be fire, by the way. Yeah, fire. So that means anything you try to look up, this shit going to be quick. Like, it's going to be able to...
Siri thinks she's smart now. Just wait till she marries ChatGPT.
Bruh. Mine was blown. Like, I watched the whole... See, I'm a bit of a nerd. So, like, when they have these keynotes and shit, I'll be watching them. I'm not going to hold you. I'll be sitting there like, all right, watch this whole little segment, see what's popping, whatever. Whoop, whoop. It's lit.
That's scary, actually.
I mean, it could be. It could be to a certain degree. Yes, I will agree. I will attest to that.
Lit. So when there's good, there's bad. Yes, it's good, but not everybody's good. 100%. There's going to be people that abuse all of that.
Right. 1% I agree. 100% I agree.
We'll just have to live to see it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, we got to be cautious. Got to be wary. Got to be on your... Hey, look, stand 10 toes down like my boy Nipsey said.
Exactly. Handle your own. There's people out here using the banking system that's supposed to help us all for their own greedy benefit. There's people out here using healthcare. Anything that makes money and anything that's supposed to help people are also using it to hurt people. So,
yeah. So be cautious. You heard it here first at Motivus, man. We care about y'all. So be cautious. Not everyone's your friend. You know, might be what do they call him? A frenemy. He might be a frenemy. You know, a friend enemy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So be cautious, be wary. You know, but I'm glad that we talked about that because the whole bank thing. Because let's bring up the next subject. Because the next subject is crazy as hell. I was bugging when I read it this morning, and I was with you, and we're both like, "What the hell's going on, bro?" Recaro is filing for bankruptcy, y'all. Recaro seats. The seat belts and all that, John, is going out of business. I don't understand.
I've been trying to wrap my mind around it.
I look. So I'm a headline reading ass. I would say person. I don't be reading the whole story. That's my problem. I get it. I digress. So I read headlines and I run with it. I'm out of there. So
Recaro bankrupt.
Yeah, it's all, bro. That's all read. I said, okay, bet. I'm gonna hear nothing else. I'm scared because look, I love Recaro a lot, and for those that don't know what Recaro is, run this shit back for Tokyo Drift from the very beginning. Watch the scene where he's in the garage, where Sean's in the garage with DK and them niggas, and you'll see what I mean by Recaro. Everywhere in that movie. Everywhere.
It's been around. So how? That brings me to my question. How?
I promise. Hey, look. I promise. Look, another bet. Kai's making another bet. I promise you, what's gonna happen right now? This next few more months, because I think they're filming it now. I promise you, Recaro is making a connection with the next fucking Fast and Furious movie, and they're gonna have Recaro seats in every part of that car. I promise you. Or even in the new Formula One movie, I promise you, like they're gonna probably add those Recaro seats and all that, or try to, put a sponsorship up there somewhere because they're gonna need that money. They're gonna need some of that money any way they can. So,
You mentioned Tokyo Drift. How much money you think Sparko made when he was like, you selling that Sparko steering wheel,
bro,
bruh?
I've been. So here's my thing. I hate. I hate the fact that I can't make those, especially back then. I hate the fact that I couldn't make an investment once it happened. Cause could you imagine having a Recaro seat or having a Sparkle steering wheel at that time and selling that John for however much money? What?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
for those that don't know that can't keep up, so these companies from Sparko steering wheels to Sparko as a whole, Recaro, who else?
Kata seat belts.
Right, Katsuki. So all these companies they sell parts in the sense of like essentials to like seat belts and steering wheels and seats and all that. So it's weird to us how like you said it's happening in real time because I'm thinking they making money from sponsorship
Right.
deals to going to like different events and like selling part. Like come on, man, like that's a huge business, man. Huge.
Only thing I can think of really is that a lot of the car companies that people would mod are making better quality stuff to where they will mod maybe the interior less
Hmm.
and do the exterior more. Like even in my GTR, bro, I don't plan on changing out the seats. Have you seen the seats in the GTR? It
Mm-mm.
actually looks like a Recaro seat, but it's Nissan made.
Hey,
So,
low key, this
you
one is
know,
too.
yeah, exactly. So
So,
I don't know.
mm,
Maybe the economy played a big part. The economy and COVID hit a lot of people. Maybe it was their sales slowed down to the point to where they had to back up some.
I will attest to that. I think also, I mean, it could be a lot of things that could contribute to it. I think the biggest thing that could contribute to that whole loss of the whole bankruptcy thing is how expensive it's gotten now. Like the
Oh yeah,
entry to getting a decent car project or setup is monumental,
it's ridiculous.
and I think that's what's
My dad,
happening right now.
my dad used to build, bro. I used to wonder how. My dad used to build his cars from scratch
Mm-hmm.
from working a job at a warehouse or a factory
Mm-hmm.
and still raising two kids and taking care of the bills at the house. One job, building cars.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you have to make to do that in 2024? You would have to have a high ass paying job or
Mm-hmm.
two or three jobs to be able to afford your bills, your house payment, all your utilities, to feed yourselves and your kids, you and your wife, and also a car. The car note plus the mods, bro, you're talking $300,000-400,000 a year to do that. And there's people that, you know, they trickle their money into their car. So a Recaro seat, if that's $2,000-3,000,
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to choose Recaro anymore.
Facts. Facts.
They're going to
But
choose the other one that looks like Recaro and costs a half or a third of the amount.
well, I think I know why. It makes sense now that I thought about it. I heard Harry selling some crazy parts, dog.
Who?
Harry.
Harry.
You know who Harry is?
No.
Or you could just, order some, overnight parts from Japan. You feel me? I knew you got that. Yeah.
Oh, Harry.
Boom.
You were just fired. Yeah.
Damn.
So, bro, Nas. All right, we're this is gonna move us into the next segment, but Nas is a world recognized brand.
Mm-hmm.
They are a fucking. Can I cuss, bro?
I've been cussing
All
this
right,
whole
so
time, bruh. What you talking about?
yeah, you have. Nah, they Nas. They're a world recognized brand, and they make car parts. They make drinks.
Mm-hmm.
The drink is my favorite. If I'm being honest, I don't use NOS in any of my cars, but I definitely drink the drink.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was at AutoZone, dog, because you know AutoZone was selling the hell out of those NOS drinks, dog. Bruh, I would be down in them every chance I got. I think that's why I've been like, I think that's why my immune system back at that day, those day and ages, I was cooked. I was
Yep.
cooked, but it tastes so good though, dog. Like,
Yeah.
man, the flavor is
Yeah.
just, mmm.
So with that being said, Nas did their branding to the point to where they could venture out from their regular market. And
Mm-hmm.
Red Bull did the exact same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but on a much, 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 much larger scale to the point to where I can't fathom the things that Red Bull has accomplished, bro.
Go ahead, bro. I know you've been waiting for this entire time
Bro,
to talk about it, so
I'm
go
gonna
right
build it
ahead.
up because I'm still not even ready to say it yet. Red Bull has been around the world and back again so many times.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own airplanes. They have their own drinks. They have clothes. They probably even have their own dealership somewhere. But
Esports.
they just announced a new model. It's the RB17, the Red Bull 17 Hypercar, bro. I don't even think that's what it's called on Gran Turismo, and that's where it was born on Gran Turismo.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the fastest car you can buy on Gran Turismo, and they just made it in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the sticker price.
I think it was like 12, 13 million, something like that. Cause they're only make a few of them, so it's not gonna be some. Oh, I could buy it right now, like. And I think it's gonna take some time. I think it's still in production. I think it's not gonna come out till next year anyway.
But that car is so clean. If I could afford it, I'd buy two,
Look, if I ever get a
a black one
chance,
and a blue one.
if I ever get a chance to be that monumentally rich, I'm definitely buying one. Cause bro, to
You get the
have a
blue one,
rib,
I get the black one.
bro, 1%. To say you have an RB17 in your garage is something crazy. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. This is what pisses me off about like most of the car community now, especially when they have cars like that. They don't even drive them, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm gonna just keep the car in mint condition.
Yeah.
You're not a
See,
car guy, bro. That's an asset for
right,
you.
right. When I
Mm.
first bought my GTR, I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna drive this car.
I respect
Especially
it.
my first time meeting that car, I drove it across 8 states. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it home just to sit it in the garage so I can stare at it. No, I'm gonna drive the car.
Right.
It's a driver's car too. There's a
Oh,
lot of
1%.
cars out here that are built to be driven. They're built to be beat on.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
And
when I had my
my car's one.
Beamers, whew, was that
Yeah,
those were some fun times, bro. Having my
yeah.
Beamer, dude, man, that was some fun times, dog. Ooh
They
wee,
operate like top-notch machines. Any
hell
Beamer
yeah.
I've ever driven, I've only owned one. Any Beamer I've ever driven was an absolute powerhouse.
I mean, look,
Even if it's not like,
I would
huh?
recommend. I don't know if you ever driven one before, but bro, if you ever get a chance to drive and see, look, these newer Beamers. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of them. I'm just never going to be a big fan of them. I just don't care for them. I feel like they're a complete mess. To me personally, I'm not saying that in as far as like build wise. I'm saying that as far as like, well, technically build, but I'm saying performance wise, I just don't feel the same way as I would feel for like a E30 mega hit,
Quality has
E36,
changed slightly.
E46. I don't know. Those are the ones for me, bro. Like personally, personally, I've
The
seen how to
engineering
drive.
team lightened up.
Right, yeah, for sure they did. But I digress. I haven't driven the new ones yet. So until I do, maybe I have a different perspective on it. But until then, I think my opinion still stands.
I think I'm gonna have to set you up with a test drive for the M4, 2020 M4. I think you would change your mind immediately.
I
Immediately. So I will say this. I will say this. You know how fast the GTR is. You don't know how fast the M4 is. I can promise you, it wouldn't be that big of a race. I mean, it'd be a good race, but there wouldn't be that much of a gap. I will say that they're built different.
Okay, well,
Like everybody knows about Hellcats, everybody knows about Trackhawks. Yeah,
right.
we're talking a BMW. Yeah, it's a $70,000 car, but you're getting every bit of that in the performance of the motor
Okay.
M4. I can't speak for the M6 or the M5 or even the
Well, they're
M8.
too heavyweight. They're too heavy. There's like those like heavy weights, bro. Like I remember someone was trying to say, well, my M6, my M5. Like, look, bro, those are dump trucks, dog. I don't care how many times you can tell me, oh my God, I have a beast of a car. And you tell me you have an M5, an M6, bruh, you're driving a boat. So I don't want to hear how fast you're going. Dog, you can't even go around the apex without probably slowing the hell down, dog. Like,
You know how
that's,
much of a boat the sixes are? 6 Series.
bruh,
I
boats.
raced a guy. I raced a guy in my 370Z. He was driving a six something,
Mm-hmm.
and we went from a dig, not a dig, from like 40 roll
Mm-hmm.
to expletive, and I was right beside him the whole time. Pulled on him just a little bit, and he was dumbfounded. And I'm like, his car was heavy. It was convertible, and the only reason I pulled on him like that was because of that. His car was
Mm-hmm.
heavy,
It's
so yeah,
heavy.
they might have a lot of power, but they lack weight.
Weight, for sure. And it's just a big, huge boat to me. So yeah, I just can't get down with them. My personal favorite is an M3 because it's just smaller. And I'm a small dude. It makes more sense for me. M4, the M4, I think that I was a fan of the M4 Grand Coupes. Those were by far my favorite ones that I've seen. I don't know if they still make them,
The
but
M4 is it's an iconic car to me because it's like the big brother of the M3, not quite an M5, which is too
mm-hmm,
big.
mm-hmm.
It's like a good in between. It's bigger but still fast as hell.
Yeah, it is. I give you that. I think the
Yeah.
only downside though is that damn grill, dude. That new grill. I'm gonna need somebody to tell me why.
Careful.
Why, bro? Look, dude. I love BMW. I would love to still be with them, work for them, whatever. But that grill, I'm
It
not the
was
only one.
definitely a
I'm not.
change.
Look, I'm not the only
Bro,
one.
no, you're not the only one.
That's my
People
point.
BMW's known for their kidney grills. So whose idea
Thank you.
was it
Thank you.
changed one of their trademark? It's probably not even trademark. One of their iconic traits.
I don't know.
That grill is
I don't know.
ridiculous, good
Look,
and bad.
I'm still
So
a
it's
big
functional.
fan.
I will tell you that.
Look, I'm still a big fan of BMW. So if they looking at this video, be like, well, he ain't a big. Look, I'm one of y'all biggest fans. That's my first car I ever owned was a BMW for a reason. So I'm a huge fan. So yeah, that grill, bro, there was attachment. Like my heart was like pounding for it, dude. Like that's a love attraction to that grill. The moment they changed it, I'm like, mm,
Yeah, that's
mm,
that's just like the super fans, bro. As much as I love BMW and
mm-hmm.
as much as I love Toyota, I really wish they didn't do this when it came to making the new Supra because
Facts.
that one that Toyota should have handled 100%. And
Should have.
I understand for aesthetic reasons and engineering purposes, BMW designed most of that car. It's still a good car, but I personally feel like the Supra could have been better if Toyota would have stayed on that.
Yep.
But
I agree.
I'm not saying it's a shitty car. It's a great car.
Right. No,
But
100%. The grill, look, the grill's the only thing that kind of just threw me for a loop because I was wondering what the hell is going on over there at BMW.
yeah,
That's it.
yep.
That's it. But other than that, I'm still a big fan. Like, I just recently watched when I was out there with my fam. We had recently watched Mission Impossible again, like the recent one, BMW. And every time they introduce a BMW in those movies, I'm like, man, they look so good. They sound good. And I know they do it for aesthetic reasons and all. It's like hey, put us in your movie. And it's like, okay, sounds good. And it's a little partnership thing, but it works. But when it does work, like same thing for James Bond's movies. Like in his movies, he got Aston Martins in there. But what I want to say is like I think everything that BMW has been doing is totally fine. Just change the grill. That's it. I don't care about
It's
anything
gonna
else.
happen again. It's gonna happen again.
It's gonna have to, cause whoever did that, you're getting cooked. I know at Thanksgiving you're getting fried. I know at every family event people are asking you, "What the hell? Why'd you do it?"
You had one job,
One job, one job, one, and you.
no, but I've seen it up close. It's not as bad as you think.
I
It
did
doesn't
too.
look as good as the kidneys,
I did
but
too. I just
it's
can't
like
get
that for
down
a
with it
reason.
though. I just
It's
can't do it.
it's like that for a reason. The motor that's in those cars needs more air. The whole grill opens up when you get going. So
Hey,
it's functional for sure.
the only one I feel like that I could give you that for is the the X3s and X1, like those I get it for. I get it. But man, like could y'all just please change just a bit?
Wow.
Just a tiny bit.
The grill on the X9,
I haven't seen it. I don't
bro, you can't even see it.
There's no grill, dog.
It's the whole bumper.
Yeah, it's a whole bumper, exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was, but you know what? One thing I will say, because I'm a marketing fan, like it worked for him for marketing purposes, because the word got out and they were getting, bro,
Yep.
clowned on.
See, all publicity is good publicity.
Hey, it worked for him. So like I said, I give him credit for everything else, and I still give him credit for that because the marketing worked for that. Like it worked. It worked.
Yep.
So
So you gotta give them their kudos.
yeah, I gotta give it to him. I can't lie to you. I gotta give it to him. But
Yep.
hopefully, things start to change up. I'm honestly excited to see not just BMW, these every car manufacturers out there. I'm excited to see what they're gonna keep pushing out. I'm excited, bro. After seeing what Redbull could do, I said, you know what? They are starting a new wave as far as like being like,
Very much so.
I guess sort of risky and kind of cool, kind of just overall like, hey, we just gonna go out on a limb and throw this Hail
I
Mary
think
out there.
bro, I think Red Bull's risk management team has a risk management team
Right. My fault. My phone's going
because
off a little bit.
mine too.
I have my phone on Do Not Disturb and it's still blowing up. I don't know why. Apple. What the hell, bro? Maybe my settings is off. I don't get it, but we'll see. Anyway, but yeah, no, you're 1% right. Um, and I think hopefully within the next couple of weeks we find some more good news. And yeah, I think I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I think every being as far as like, and I'm gonna be kind of going off completely off tangent, but I'm gonna be honest with the viewers, man, like and the listeners. I think as far as being, in this podcast, like so far with just episode 2 alone, my perspective on stuff has been, you know, it's changed based
Right.
off of the fact of the research we've been doing and seeing like the new things that's been going on. Like I've seen a completely new side of me that's like, wow, okay, I see what y'all doing on different sectors, and I see what's going on out there, and it's dope. I'm
Gives
excited,
you a
bro.
chance to gives you a chance to think critically and
Yeah.
think openly
Yep.
about certain things you might not give a second thought to
Yep.
any other day.
Yep.
Yep.
1%. And I think it's yeah, things are changing for sure, especially with the AI stuff too that we talked about. So I think for this next podcast we end up putting out there, we're gonna keep trying to give you guys the same vibe, the same feeling that we give y'all on this one, and maybe just advance it much more and develop this a lot more and put more effort into this podcast. And I don't know. I think I'm honestly excited for it. I'm excited for everything as far as the automotive industry goes and this podcast goes, as far as Motivus goes. You know, I kind of want to again go off a limb here and say another thing of as far as Motivus goes, man. I'm honestly excited to see how far that's gonna go as well. We have a few
Absolutely.
events going up that we have to attend. I can't say what. I can't say much about it, but I'm pretty sure we can in the future. And yeah, so we've been working. I want to just bear the hatchet now too, as far as Motivus stuff goes. We're doing this because we love the idea of the automotive industry as a whole. Of course, that's what we do. It's our bread and butter. But we have love for it, and I think that's the most important thing about this adventure that we've been taking into as far as business. It's been amazing, and I think
Want to help nurture
yeah,
and contribute
yep,
to the automotive industry in a way that we currently haven't seen done yet.
yep, facts. And
We want to give back.
the biggest thing too, though, is I can't stress this enough. We want to make sure that we can keep this shit fun. Period. Period. I don't want to keep this thing to be so boring and especially this podcast. Like I don't want to keep this thing too just proper like I'm not here for that. So we got the shades on, we're out here laughing, we're out here giggling. Hopefully we can get a little more active. Hopefully we can get your brother back on here. He's dealing with things that I don't want to even bring up, but everyone's dealing with some stuff right now, especially for me, especially
Life
for
be
Zach.
life.
Yeah, life be life in. So we gotta thug it out. But the thing is that I love is that our dynamic is great. We try and bring that to the podcast, and we try and bring that into the automotive industry as a whole. And that's all I want to say. I think I'm, I think I'm a loss of words, bro. I'm honestly excited for it. Hopefully, the viewers and listeners are as well. We're gonna keep bringing the same energy every single time, and we're
Yep.
gonna keep trying to do more. Because before we even hopped on this podcast, bro, we kept it a $150. I was like, bro, the more we do this thing, it's gonna feel way more natural than it is, you know, the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I think this go around, I feel way more like loose and natural. Like compared to the first time. I cringed. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If y'all watched the first one, and y'all got to this point here, y'all could keep it a buck with all of us and say, yeah, that first one, hey, But the second one, this one's a hit. I can watch this one over and over again, and I think this is gonna be a lot better moving forward. So
It's gonna keep getting better and better and better and better and better and better.
100%. So yeah, I can't wait. I have nothing else I gotta add. I think I'm good where this is leaving off at. So Zach, if you have anything else you want to add, real quick, go for it. Speak your piece, and we could bounce out of here, dog.
All I'm gonna say is Motivus is on the cusp of greatness. Have anything else to add? So I guess that's gonna conclude this episode.
Yep, this is episode 2. It's been lovely. We love y'all. We appreciate all the support, all the subscribers. If you haven't already, subscribe.
Please
So
like, share, follow.
yeah, all that. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your homies. Share it with your nephew. Share it with your nieces. Probably not your nephew or nieces unless they're of age, because
Right.
there's some strong language in this podcast. So be wary, and I don't want you
Mhm.
to use this strong language that we're using here. So adults only,
You
please.
made it this far. If you made it this far, you are a true OG.
Yep, facts. We love y'all. Hope y'all have a great weekend at this point, because I think we'll be dropping this tomorrow on Friday. Because it's gonna take a minute for us to upload this thing. And yeah, we love y'all. Be good,
Peace.
do good. Peace.